option here but to throw it away.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Condors are able to add on to that lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the... And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that will set him up in excellent shape. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Here's Jackson.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't. Touchdown! A great effort there. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air.
And the Condors are able to add on to their first half lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Julian Love.
And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Jackson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Condors extend their lead yet again.
Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Escaping a tackler at the 25.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Picked off by Marcus Williams. Oh, good move. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down the 47-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
And even 100 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down, Condors.
Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
On second down, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Condors will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fighting through at the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Play action. Now Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Now he's into the clear again.
And finally taken down at the 34. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6. And he rifles one incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way that's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Condors 65, Bengals 21.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 126 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Jackson flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Condors are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
72, Bengals 21. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And that's going to be another first down. Good running for him to start the drive. This one, 11 yards.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right back to Brown. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
46 yards.
and the Bengals are able to claw one back. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's almost a 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Jackson options out left. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. Now a handoff as they run left side. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
147 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
And a Tokyo first down.
They go play action now. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
To throw is Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball.
It's caught at the 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. 44 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase
there to make the grab.
And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
They go play action with Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trey Hendrickson showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
They run the counter now on 1st down. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
The throw over the middle taken in. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. On the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Conzoras.
Now Jackson. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Bengals 35.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he gets it all the way down inside the 30. What a terrific return.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And McPherson on for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Tokyo,
they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.